In today's video, I will share with you a powerful question you can ask yourself, especially when maybe your dreams are not coming true as quickly as you'd like. Let me show you how I get there. I'm right now talking to you here from the Alps, and I'm on my way to give a TEDx talk in London, England, and I am going to ask you for some help. But I also am going to give you something, a deep insight that I gained while preparing my speech. As a matter of fact, the content of my speech is about my life's work, of how to help people create what they really want and utilize the imagination and the focus and getting them from where they are, where it may be where they don't want to be, to where they want to be. So here I am. I am asked to have one crystal clear message. Maybe you want to share something that's important to your family members, children, clients. You may want to write a book, or maybe you want to give a speech or become a lecturer. Ask yourself, what is something that is so immensely valuable that I've learned in my life that I would like to share with others? That's what got me on this journey of wanting to give a TEDx talk, which provides solutions in a new way of perspective, a new understanding to something, helping others to gain solutions more easily and more quickly. So in my talk, I'm going to give you 2 questions you can ask yourself to help you move from problem to solution and help you bring about the kind of change that you want to see. So when I was preparing the talk, I constantly had to ask myself, what do I really want with giving this talk? And there is the obvious answer. I really want to reach a lot of people, help humanity at a large number. I mean, TEDx can have millions of people viewing things. And what I would like is hundreds and thousands of people, if possibly then millions, to view what I feel is the most important thing in this evolutionary state of our humanness, which is to understand that we live in a consciousness interactive universe. But imagine 15 minutes. How am I going to talk about it living in a consciousness interactive universe? Furthermore, having then to make up my mind, what do I want to create with this kind of outcome? And they always say, and this is something I'm going to ask you, when you have a goal in mind, ask yourself, for example, how would I feel in 10 years' time if my dream came true? Where would I be? How would I feel? Would I want to be there? Truthfully, at this stage in life, I'm like going, how busy do I really want to be? I mean, seriously, I've been busy. I have had my thousands of people and hundreds and thousands of hours of teaching, and I've been around the world. I have lived my life of dreams, and now in my 60s, I want to go and do another big stint. Do I really want that? Let's ask ourselves if what we think we want, and I'm going to share a very personal story of how around swimming with dolphins, I discovered the big dichotomy about wanting something and actually not really wanting it, and what that can do to us, and how we can discover that dichotomy within us and what we can do about it. So I want to invite you to join me in the TEDx talk to discover my secret, and also ask yourself, if you have something that you really want, reimagine it down the road in the size that you really want to experience that fulfillment, and ask yourself, how would you feel? Could you tolerate it? Would you want that? And what would that be? Oftentimes we just stay within the small first steps of, yes, I could do this, like write a book or get it published or write a paragraph. But down the road, you want a certain impact and a certain result with clients or with your own personal life, in your outreach, in your family or circles of friends. We want to achieve a certain experience that we become. And that is what evolution is about. So we are spreading our wings and growing step by step to become the greater being. and create a better world for ourselves and others around it. So I'm here in the Alps, and I'm, of course, having to rehearse my speech because, believe it or not, it's not impromptu on the stage. No, it is something that is finely crafted. Every single sentence has a purpose, has meaning, and has a timing. It is quite different from having given speeches in the past at large conferences in front of thousands of people, where I just generally had, of course, my plan, but ad-libbed everything. So come and watch me, live stream with me, and here is the help I would really like from you. The message that we want to get across is how to support the ocean, how to awaken the desire to help our environment with little small steps that we each can do. My talk will contribute to that. You will see. And it will hopefully inspire you to do your bit in life. And these are small things that we all can do to create a better world instead of complaining about it and feeling overwhelmed by the largeness of all the environmental challenges that we're facing. So join me in the live presentation and help get this message out to a lot of people by right now purchasing a ticket ahead of time. The truth is, you can donate as little as you want, $1, $10, $25, $50, and you will get a live streaming ticket. I would love if you could do $25, but we will take anybody and you will get the admission to a live stream with as little or as much as you'd like to give. But it will help our organizer who's giving his lifeblood into making a stage called TEDxCowes in England, south of London, on an island, where he is raising awareness about ocean sustainability. And all our talks are conglomerated, collectively helping provide solutions so that we can create a better world, better solutions in our personal lives. So I have not given away to you my entire talk, but I'd love for you to support this. I seriously need your help. We really do. We need to sell these tickets so that we can all have the equipment to record, to be there, to celebrate, and to give you answers to your life that can make a big difference. And you get to watch all of us, all 8 of us. And whether or not you can see it live, it will mean the world to me that you have donated something and are participating in this journey. So next time you have a request, write me and I'll help you. This time I'm helping out by requesting some funding, and go to this link below and get a live streaming ticket, donate any amount, and you will be given the access to the live streaming. And of course, it will be in the big cloud of the TEDx YouTube films, and I will send the link around as well. But I urge you to help and support me right now with a small donation. Thank you very, very much. And now I'll tell you a little bit. I'm sitting here in the Alps with Don. He just played in the Hall of Fame after 40 years of not playing with his band members. They were cited into the Hall of Fame, and we had to fly to South Dakota for all the band members to practice for 2 weeks after 40 years. And they are now oldies, 68, 69 years old, playing. And I'm going to add in my newsletter the film of Free Flight. That was the name of the band my husband played in when he was in his teens and into his early 20s, where they opened for larger groups like Kiss, Aero Speedwagon, names the bigger names at the time. And they decided, and my husband decided, to quit music, which was at his heart, and rock and roll, to meditate and to become a being of light. And you may know that we both have dedicated our lives to teaching humanity all over the world how to interact with matter and spirit, and how we are agents of a co-creative reality, how we are the dreaming God force in action, and how to raise our vibration to a higher level and create a better life for ourselves and others. And of course, for many of you, that Don has written the book Regaining Wholeness Through the Subtle Dimensions, for which he got an honorary PhD. And so these elements, having had the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you can watch them play, and you'll see Don in the middle. He plays the bass in this case. He used to continue playing guitar, but in that group, he needed to play the bass. They had a blast. And what fulfilled him the most was they were still in peace and harmony together and could play together, were honoring each other's differences, styles, the people who they had become, the political difficult mindsets each one had, and the different mindsets. All of that was put aside to play music together and to reignite a sense of unity through the sound of music and the healing frequencies of rock and roll. Some plants, when they did the research, which I mentioned in another video I did today on the healing frequencies of sound, rock and roll was good for plants when the owner of the plants loved rock and roll. For other plants, it was not as pleasant. So I sat there and I listened with all my heart, and I adored my husband, Don. And so we are now, and we came then from South Dakota and came here to Germany, where we're visiting family, where we are hiking. What is really important for me in my life right now? Higher states of consciousness has always been, but even more so, being in nature and being in love together and seeing the beauty together. So we walk in this miraculous auric field right in front of the castle of King Ludwig II. And I tell you, there is a portal, a higher dimensional portal here. Many people feel it. If you ever get a chance, I recommend hiking in the fields in front of the castle that is lit up. I see the Disney castle right there out of the window, right lit up. So join me in celebrating my TEDx talk, learn what you can do to create a better world, and then something that you can do with other people that might help you in your coaching technique if you're working with clients or your students or your children. I see you soon. Thank you for donating. Please click on the link right now. Just give $1, $2, $10, $25. I won't ask, just as long as we are helping, contributing, and making the world go round. Thank you for being here. I send you my love from the Alps, and I am excited to have you join me on the TEDx talk on the 2nd of November, and you will be given all the information of how to link in through the link below. Thank you.